Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ryan, and today I'm going to be talking about my plans for the month of October and possibly the last week of September during Oktoberfest, depending on how many more pumpkin and Oktoberfest beers I get. Basically, my plan for October is to put out a video every day of October and reviewing either Oktoberfest beers or fall beers in general, as well as some of my favorite beers, pumpkin beers. I know I am probably in the small minority there of a guy that likes pumpkin ales and pumpkin beers and pumpkin stouts, but I don't really care. I love them. They're my jam. I'm gonna drink them. And I'll be reviewing them. Hopefully you also will enjoy that. So currently, this is my lineup. I am technically 3 rows deep here with beers. I may go through each and every one here real quick, give you a rundown, but I do know that I will be getting a few more. I see there's a beer store in Virginia that has, I already forget what it is, Pumpkin Spice Yeti. I heard from Joe from the Beer Patrol that that's pretty darn good. I've never had it, so I want to check that out. I'm also fairly certain Idiom Brewing Company is going to be putting out another pumpkin beer or two for this year that I'll be grabbing. So it's definitely possible that literally the entire month of October I will be reviewing 31 pumpkin beers, and maybe the Oktoberfest beers I'll be putting out that last week of September, which don't quote me on this, but I'm fairly certain that is when Oktoberfest is. It's the last few days of September into and including October 1st. So with that said, I have here Spaten's Oktoberfest. I have the Weisstefne Oktoberfest. I have Elysian's 4 lineup of beer, including a stout and an imperial ale. This is Idiom Brewing Company, local brewery here to me. Cafe Society, which is a pumpkin and coffee blonde ale. Prairie Artisans Ale, Basic Becky. And then Bell's Oktoberfest, Trogs Oktoberfest, another local brewery here in Maryland from Baltimore, Heavy Seas, their Greater Pumpkin. And then an old faithful in a sense for me, Yuengling's Oktoberfest. I grew up 20 minutes from Yuengling, so it's kind of a nostalgia thing. Believe it or not, growing up 20 minutes from Yuengling, never had their Oktoberfest before. So here's something else. This is Southern Tier's Harvest Autumn IPA. This is kind of what I'm talking about, the, fall style beers that I would also include in the review. Lancaster Brewing Company's Baked Pumpkin Ale. And then from Shipyard, I have their Smashed Pumpkin, as well as, what did they call this one? The Pumpkin Head. And then I have this year's release, Southern Tier's Pumpkin, as well as their caramel variant of Pumpkin. Of course, the stout, Warlock, the Pumpkin Stout Warlock. And then something else I want to do is I have last year's version of both Pumpkin and Warlock. And it tells me that these are good until 2025. So I want to do a comparison video of this year's version compared to last year's version to see what the differences are, if any. I'm assuming there would be. Sam Adams, we got the Jacko Pumpkin Ale, and I also have Sam Adams Oktoberfest. Would be funny if it was Samuel Jackson. Idiom Brewing Company, I have their Oktoberfest, and this is a new company to me, Manor Hill Brewing, and they are based out of, I believe, Ellicott City, Maryland, and this is their Prized Pumpkin Ale brewed with pumpkin and spices. I know it's hard to see these, I'm just giving you a quick rundown though. Again, another kind of comparison, I have this year's Pumpkin Ale from Dogfish, and I have a bottle from last year's version of Pumpkin from Dogfish. Pumpkin. Flying Dog, this is their The Fear, another pumpkin ale. Shafley, of course, great pumpkin ale. Whole Hog, their pumpkin ale. And something I never saw before, this is Sly Fox. They are based out of Pottstown, Pennsylvania, and this is their Oktoberfest. Like I said, I know I'm going to be getting even more, so it's possible I might be putting 2 videos out occasionally throughout the month of October. And I also, long story short, my bottle shop here recently closed. Very sad day for me. They had such a nice selection, ranging from imports to local. It's very upsetting. Anyway, they had an amazing going out of business sale, and I stocked up on all sorts of different styles of beer. Probably spent way too much money. But a lot of them also include IPAs, and so I still need to get through those. So with that said, I will be putting out a video every day, at least with Oktoberfest, fall, and or pumpkin beers, but then I may also be peppering in some reviews of IPAs as well, because I need to get through them. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you're looking forward to my favorite time of the year, fall, and of course, pumpkin season. Hell yeah, baby. All right, until next time. Peace.